Welcome back everyone to another Star Trek Online Let's Play. I am now going to be continuing off where I left off from the other video. Also, I did play a little bit of the Klingon event thing, the one where you replay as the Klingon again, and I have seen the improvements that they've done, and I've got to say I'm pretty impressed, especially with the cutscenes and such like that. So I may have to actually replay some of the Klingon missions again, just to do a comparison between the actual Klingon side of things. But I will think on it. I will think about it anyway, because from what I saw, is I'm quite impressed with some of the new bits that they add into it. But at the same time, I just don't want to end up, you know, repeating my videos all the time. Although that at times can be unavoidable. But anyway, enough of me rambling on about that. I'll probably get round to it when the time comes. But for now, let's get this party on the go. Oh, I guess I'm going to do the mission thing again. Now, ideally, I should have waited 2 hours, but I'm not going to wait too late at night. Wait, there we go. Chicken up? Nope. There we go.
The time has come at last. With the aid of Tenavik and the monks of Boreth, we are ready to take the next step on this strange journey. We are ready to restore the soul of the world. Come to the monastery on Boreth as soon as you can. Lady Ula, General Martok, and I will be waiting for you there.
I gotta say, I know I've said this many times, but I haven't been impressed with the acting in this so far and such, especially with the characters that you hang about with a lot of times and so forth, because it actually you actually notice that they put a lot more effort into the characters. I mean, especially when she said about the strange journey, she actually repeated the word strange in a way to say that she's even finds it hard to believe and such. So what's this? Tactical Fecklary Torment Engine. And well, I actually said that right. Wow. And Nanopost Torpedo. I may have to do this twice. Very well. Anyway, on we go.
Something you need?
Nope. Oh, I'm already dead. How quaint. And yes, I'm using the Discovery ship as well, because I thought, why not? Also, I've got the Tier 6, hold on, I'll pause for one moment.
What I am about to tell you is unusual. I ask that you hear me out before making any sort of judgment.
Even there, when they just pause and that, because I remember ages ago, there wasn't so much of a pause like that. It was more like, you got your pauses and such like that, but it wasn't sort of like the way that was delivered. So, yeah, it's very impressive and very well done.
Tenavik believes that the soul of Laurel was not restored to her clone because it is trapped within the depths of Grevor. Based on my own research, I am inclined to agree with him.
So, basically we've got to go through the pits of hell to grab our soul back.
We aren't sure. What I do know is Lady Jeula wants to take a spiritual journey to Grevor to liberate the soul of Laurel.
Wow.
Tenavik has assured us that such a journey is possible.
Yeah.
And is willing to facilitate the process. While some of us have our doubts, Jeula is convinced she must do this. And so, here we are.
Yeah, because I remember actually going to, I believe it was Greyfall, to actually fight those, like, Dishonored and all, like, you know, the Fecklari, and deal with the, like, more, you know, deal with the Fecklari and invasion and such. And I know I butchered that word there just then. Damn, I was pronouncing it right earlier.
If necessary, yes. She requests that you join her on this journey, however. You and General Martok.
Well, in that case.
I have. I would like to see if such a thing can be done. If it is possible,
Jeula will need all the help she can get in a place filled with the worst pieces of Baktag ever to call themselves Klingons.
If you can call them that anymore.
Speaking of Jeula, she wanted a word with you once you arrived.
Wow. Should I be honoured? But yeah, I got the Klingon Tier 6 ship that you get with the Klingon recruit characters, and it's actually not bad. The actual bird of prey is pretty good. It is basically like the other variant of the Discovery bird of prey, but made in a more modern style, and I personally like it. I do. It does come equipped with a console that buffs up your weapons, so that's a good thing as well. And it's a free ship that you get when doing the recruit thing, so I'll say, yeah, I like it. Plus, I'm a sucker for freebies. So, yeah, that's two Tier 6 ships they're giving away then, literally then.
You have arrived. Good. We have a challenging journey ahead of us.
Naturally.
Tanabe can explain more about it to you.
So, what of it?
It will be a challenge, one that will test your body, mind, and soul. Even the strongest of warriors can fall on such a journey. It is not a path to be traveled lightly.
Even this guy, he pauses in some of his speeches as well, so that's really good as well.
The future of the Empire is at stake. Lorel can guide us to victory over Jempak. For that, I will do what must be done, even if I have to destroy Fekla himself.
Also, I'm impressed with Jehora's character. She's actually improved and actually warmed up on me a lot more now. I mean, at first, when she first came to the thing, I was like, kind of like 50-50 with her and such. Not because, oh, it's Discovery, I hate Discovery. No. It was more of, I wasn't too sure, but I think the actress who's playing as her has really actually pulled her off quite well and actually helped in, you know, basically making me warm up to the character a lot more, if that all makes sense.
To enter Grathor, you'll need to be on the precipice of death. The fumes of this incense will allow you to enter a death-like comatose state. That is when your journey will begin. Aditpa and I will monitor your bodies from here.
Well, in that case, I'm ready to die. Let's go. I always said that this hall smells of death, even though it's the first time I've been in here. Sorry about that, I'll let one go. Woof! Well, is this interesting? So where are we? On the moon or something? Explore the area. Right.
This does not seem like Grethel.
No, not the one I
This is
remember it.
not good. This is Koth.
In between, I guess.
The Void. Why are we here?
Perhaps we are here because our fates are not yet decided.
But the ritual, wait. Something approaches from the mists.
I was wondering where.
What brings you to a place where neither honor nor dishonor reigns?
Oh, shit.
I do not know you.
That's Garon.
I know from tales of the past. Jeula, sister of Tukuvma, the matriarch of House Mokai. But you, General Matak, I will never forget you. Why are you here?
They even catch these bug eyes as well. That's what's also impressive.
I must admit, I am surprised to see you here, Martok. Did your friends in the Federation finally convince you to do something less than honorable before you died? Was it Cisco? Or was it your good friend, Wolf, the treacherous son of Moog?
Oh, he still unforgives.
Who are you, Patak? And why are you... Wait. Those eyes. I have seen such eyes before.
Yes, you have. For this is Galron, son of Morel, son of Akar. And to answer your question, I am not dead yet, Galron. My allies and I are merely passing through.
Wow. So that makes sense then. So it's no wonder why Akar has the same voice as Garon, and then no wonder why he almost has the same looks. At first I thought he might be some sort of reincarnation, but no, it's, that's his father. Makes sense now.
Passing through, are you? There are but 2 destinations you can reach from Koth, and I'll wager you're not traveling to Stovokor. You mentioned my ancestor, Akar. He served House Mokai during the war with the Federation. Does your little journey have something to do with him?
Unfortunately, yes. I nearly said no there. But yeah, they really actually captured Garon quite well with what they did and such. Especially with the graphics that they have and so forth. So yeah, I'll say good form on them. Very good form.
It does not. Though I suspect his treachery is the reason you are here now, Galron. After all, the dishonor of the father also dishonors his sons and their sons for 3 generations.
Ooh, that's harsh.
You are many things, Martok, but a liar is not one of them. If I had any doubt of that, I would kill you where you stand for insulting the honor of my grandfather. So, because dishonor has kept me trapped in this wretched place. Not the fate I had expected.
Well, you could always experience your place in Greyfall.
Indeed. Grethel, our destination. You said it could be reached from here. Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
I do.
Okay, I'll shut up with that.
I can guide you there if you wish it.
Well,
Wait. The Galron I knew would not aid anyone who did not benefit him in some way. What scheme are you hiding behind this sudden act of benevolence?
he has a good point there.
Look around you, Martok. There is little to do in this place but brood and despair. I'm taking you there for my amusement. And perhaps there may be a way out of this place. If there is, I would find it. Even if I have to march at your side to do so. Does that satisfy you? Or shall we stand here for eternity and ponder my motivations?
Well, that's Garon in a nutshell. He certainly has a little thing for Martok, well, more than a little thing. But still. Okay, let's go. But no, it's good that they got Garon to be in this one. That's very good. I'm actually quite impressed. Oh, this looks familiar. I'm definitely
This
gonna...
is the barge of the dead, laden with souls bound for Grethor. You'll want to announce yourself to Kotar. It is unwise to vex the ferryman.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do a re-recording of some of the Klingon episodes at some point then, because there is a lot that has changed, like scene-wise and such, so I'm going to have to do that. Obviously not yet, because, like I said, I ain't done those, but yeah, I'll definitely do that. Anyway, not me waffling on. But yeah, they've really actually done this pretty well. Kind of reminds me of Sea of Thieves in some way. I've got to speak to the ferryman.
The legends of the ferryman are true. You are Kortar, the first Klingon, slayer of gods.
I am. And you are Jaula, kinswoman of Takuma, matriarch of your house. It is not your time. You should not be here. Explain yourself.
Ooh, that's nicely done.
My allies and I seek the soul of another. One who should be in Stovacor, but now dwells in Grethor.
I wonder why she dwells in Grethor now.
It is not your time.
Okay. Ask a soul about Lorel. Okay, let's go and ask these guys. So it's basically like doing one of the Feklari missions.
Lorel. I know no Lorel. But I know you, Jaula. You left me to die in a Starfleet prison. Oh, you rescued your pet, a car. But not a lowly Beck, trapped in his cell. And during your raid, an explosion exposed my cell to the cold void of space. So I died, dishonored. Begone! I have nothing more to say to you.
Wow.
That was no way for a warrior to die. It is a fate I narrowly avoided several times myself. Come, let us see what the others know.
Yeah, Mortok almost came close to that one. And like he said, because there have been times in both this game and some of the Star Trek episodes he came close to that path. Sorry, I was just stretching at the same time.
Lorel, here? Kiyach! I may be a coward, but you are an idiot. Everyone knows that Lorel is in Stovacor. As for you, you will have an eternity in Grethor to find wisdom, fool. But the lessons that await you will not be pleasant.
Nah, that's all for you, buddy.
Mind your tongue, or I will throw you overboard and feed you to the Koskari. Lady Jaula, this is getting us nowhere. Perhaps a more direct approach is in order.
I agree with that.
Out of respect for the ferryman, I will refrain from such measures until they are necessary. Come, let us see if one of the others has something besides rage or the bluster of a coward to offer us.
I like the fact she actually knows how to diffuse the situation and such. She doesn't actually go like your typical Klingon who go in there with fist talking and such like that.
Lady Jaula and General Martok, the architects of my downfall. My house swore allegiance to you, but I saw you crusade against Jempuk, but the folly it was. I refused your call to arms at Gorath, and for that, my first officer killed me and took my place as captain.
Well, now.
I shall enjoy watching the two of you suffer for the rest of time.
Well, you're not about to be disappointed.
You dishonored your house and your crew. You forgot what it meant to be Klingon, Captain. And now, you go to pay the price for that. Step away from me now, or your suffering will begin before you walk through the gates of Grethor.
Wow.
When you turn, I shall have my vengeance before all others.
Do I have to fight you, or do I talk to you?
I do not know who sent you here, Julia, and I do not care. My wish for vengeance has been granted, and I will stain the deck of this barge with your blood.
Oh, typical.
Fight! Fight!
Wait, the whole lot? Oh, great. Here we go. Well, I'm using one weapon, that's why. There we go.
Enough! You shall earn no salvation through combat here.
Yeah. Now what?
Bah! The ferryman has spared you. For now.
Oh, come on, more like spared
Do
you.
not think you will rest easy once we reach Grethor. I will find you, and I will have my revenge. This I swear.
Well, something tells me he's going to be a problem.
Bold words. But I think you'll find that Veklar has plans for you, as he does for all traitors. We're done here. Leave this wretch to his fate.
Fair enough.
The glory of combat, brief as it was. It felt good to engage in battle once more. To be Klingon.
Now that's one thing I like about Garn. He always had that instinct in him to be, you know, Klingon and such. Despite the fact what he did and such was wrong in DS9 and that, but he still had that motive in him.
So, there is still something within you that knows what it means to be a warrior. You were the Gowron of old, before the Chancellorship changed you, as it did me, as it did Jempak. And perhaps Laurel.
Interesting. You became Chancellor after I fell in battle? Tell me you killed Worf to do so. Oh, that would have been glorious!
Oh dear, he's going to disappoint you.
I did not. Worf still lives, and serves the Empire to this day. I hope you can handle such a disappointment, Gowron.
Let us ask the ferryman how much longer it will be until we get to Grethor.
Well, let's see then.
You fight with purpose, Ja'ula. Honor to you and your house. I think we shall not meet again, and that gladdens my heart.
Is that a positive
It
thing?
will be some time before we arrive at Grethor. Tell me of the soul you seek. I would know your story, so I can sing it to the dishonored, to remind them of who they were, of who they could still become.
Ah, so I guess some of them have a chance for redemption in some way.
I seek Laurel. She was once called Mother, a great warrior and leader of the Empire. I would liberate her soul. I strive to remove a tyrant from the Emperor's throne, and her council will help me to do so. This is why I journey to the halls of Grethor, ferryman. For the Empire, no risk is too great.
Wow.
I have seen her. Once, she stood not far from where you stand now. She did not speak. She did not have to. But I saw in her the same pain that I carry in my heart.
Oh.
You can find her in Grethor, if the denizens do not end you first. But finding her and liberating her from that wretched place are two different battles. May you find success in both.
So why did she came to Greyfall?
That is not my tale to tell. Find Laurel, make her story and yours as one, and fight with all your conviction. Then, and only then, may you find a way out of Grethor, for yourself and for Laurel.
I like the fact the way he talks and such. He talks like if he's got many stories to tell and many stories to record and such.
So there is a way out of Grethor. Tell me, ferryman, how can I find my way in? The gates are locked to me. My path out of Koth has been blocked by the dishonor of my ancestor.
Yeah, that's the only trouble.
But if I can enter Grethor, I can find the liberation that Ja'ula and her allies seek for Laurel. Speak! Tell me what I wish to know!
You're not going to get any info from him like that.
I will tell you only this. Your story has not ended, Gowron, son of Marel. The scales can be shifted yet, for good or for ill. Now, leave me to my duty. I will call upon you when we draw near to Grethor. Until then, know your place. Do not forget that I am master of this vessel. It is unwise to test my authority here.
Yeah, I think we should listen to him. Wow, that is really impressive. Oh, they I thought they were nano targs, but they're not. They're grateful targs.
I will wait for you and your allies here, Ja'ula. Should you succeed, return to me here, and I will ensure your song does not end in Grethor.
Wow, that's nice of him.
You honor us, Kortar, first of the Klingons. We will not keep you waiting long.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
So it does. Prepare for battle. Our greatest challenge awaits.
Not exactly the greatest challenge. The greatest challenge is still to come.
You will find no one to block your entrance at the gates of Grethor, warriors. Getting out, that will be the challenge.
Galron, a pity you cannot join us. I suspect you would find more entertainment past those gates, in the depths of Grethor itself.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I do not doubt that. Soon Fekla will know the frustration of dealing with a Klingon too stubborn to die. Glory to you and your house. Fight with honor, and if necessary, die well. Kapla!
You know what? I like the fact that Galron has some form of respect towards Martok and the others. So that is really nice that he's done it, even though he could have been, you know, aggressive and a bit hesitant to help. But no, he's...
The time
Yeah.
has come. Go now, warriors. Your destiny lies beyond those gates.
In that case, let's
We
go to
shall
it.
see. The halls of Grethor have crushed many a soul. I hope yours do not join their ranks. As for you, Kauron, I would have words with you before we depart.
Well, can we go then? I wonder what words he's going to have with Galron then. Either way, let's go in and start punch up. Oh, what's that guy doing? Oh, he's grabbed one of the dishonorable.
Look at these pathetic wretches, reporting for damnation like it were duty.
Ooh. Okay, let's go.
There are the gates. Let us see if entering Grethor is as easy as Kortar said.
Well, we soon see. Yeah, well, you know, just pushing the gates. There we
Going
go.
to be like searching for a cloaked ship in the briar patch.
Yeah, that's easy enough. We just keep looking.
We do not seek a mundane soul, General. Few Klingons do not know of Lorel. I do not think a warrior of her caliber would go unnoticed, especially in a place like this.
Fair point.
Come, let us speak to others here. It should not take long to find Lorel.
Sweet. Right. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who do I talk to? Ah, that one.
More newcomers. This place, well, it stinks. It's loud and teeming with demons. That said, at least it's warm, unlike Rura Penthe, where I froze to death in a cell. I suppose that is better than filling the belly of a jackal mastiff.
That's a good point. Although I do feel sorry for her freezing in a cell like that.
We are looking for Lorel. Have you seen her?
I don't think she has.
Can't say I have.
Called it.
Sorry. Well, don't make that face at me. See that man atop the stairs? The one surrounded by she-demons? He's called Kuta. Seems to be a player in here. You might ask him about Lorel.
Really? Also, it's nice that I did this is for this place. Also, to give him quite a nice glow to the eyes as well, to give him more of an intimidating look. I like that. You can actually see it a lot more better. So, what have you got to say?
It's easy. You she-demons want souls to devour. Help with that. No, not my soul, you insufferable harpy!
Wow.
Behold, newcomers have arrived, my ladies. Come forth, travelers. Let us get to know one another.
Yes, about knowing
Listen
that.
closely, Batak. We seek Lorel. Have you seen her? Speak now, before I feed you to your charming friends.
Well said.
You wouldn't. No, wait. You would. I can see it in your eyes.
No shit.
I have not seen this. Lorel. The fort. You need to talk to Fort. If there's anyone who knows about this, it's her.
Please don't feed me to the she-demons!
You coward.
Vort must be further in. Let us head through these doors and look for them.
Well, in that case. Wow. I'm really, yeah. They really captured this place quite well. It's kind of like the opposite of the temple on Barth.
Kutep sent you? Impressive. I sent my she-demons down to eat him. The silver-tongued bastard must have talked his way out of their bellies. Never mind that. Why are you bothering me, exactly?
Well, we're looking for Laurel. See, no?
Someone who looks a lot like Laurel has been seen around. Quiet type. Keeps to herself. That's not an easy thing to do around here. Someone like her could pull it off,
Oh?
I suppose.
Indeed. Where can we find her?
Ask Lothar. I run my little corner of things, and that's all. She's elsewhere. And for that, you need to talk to Lothar. Unless you want to take it up with Vetlar, of course. Ha!
Okay, let's talk to him then. Wow. I would say there's the torture in this place, but I think this is just only just a nicer part.
Ah, the newcomers with so many questions have made their way to me at last. Allow me to welcome you to the Hall of Treachery. A tragic name, really. We aren't all bad here.
He's from the 23rd century by the looks of it, because he ain't got the ridges.
Newcomers are quite popular, you know. You've been watched since you set foot past the gates. Can you blame us? We enjoy such amusements whenever we can in Breath.
Go on.
Enough of that. You have questions, yes? Ask away.
And you better answer them.
If you've been watching us, you know why we're here. Laurel. Does she dwell within your domain or not?
Well,
Calm yourself, General. Yes, I know who you are. The great and terrible Martok, Butcher of Zenkath III, the one I doom, and so forth. Your reputation precedes you. All of you.
you get to understand about the Butcher of Zenkath 3 and such at a later date, because that does get told.
Enough! You still haven't answered his question, Lothar. Tell us where we can find Laurel, and you'll never see us again.
Although I can't promise that, though.
Well, this is embarrassing. But I'm afraid I lost Laurel in a game of poker. Do you know it? Human game. Quite popular in there. Yes, I lost Laurel to Mordok. If you're interested in her, you'll have to deal with him. You're good at cards.
Really? You gambled someone like that? I don't know what to say at this point. I suppose we're gonna have to beat the shit out of someone for some point. Anyway. What have you got to say for yourself?
What? Laurel? I don't know her. There must be some sort of mistake.
Really?
Gambler? No. This is Lothar's work. I'm sorry. You've been played. We've all been played. And now we're gonna suffer for it. Sorry.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I told you on the bar that vengeance would be mine. What I meant was, vengeance would be ours.
You're not gonna win, buddy. You're gonna keep losing. So, cheers. Give it up for your sake.
Try to die
Oops.
well, Jehula.
I was wondering when they'd make their move. Now I know.
I count 5 of them. Have they added another to their ranks?
Whoops.
I think the 5th arrival is on our side.
Wow. In that case, that's nice. Well, you're being a bit of a problem to actually kill, aren't you? Well, not a problem, more like being a tough so-and-so. Only one way to... Oh, for crying out loud.
He's almost poetic, traitor! Two down, two to go.
Next. Where's the other one? Luckily, these ones are a lot more easier compared to him. Easy to kill, I mean.
Prepare to meet your end.
Ooh. Right. So, who's the one helping us?
I hear you have been looking for Lorel, and now you have found her. We need to talk.